Good day mga Kabayan Techers, this is your The Kabayan Tech and it's another Tuesday today. What we're going to do is we're going to replace a battery for an iPhone 8 Plus.
Welcome. 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 Welcome.
So let's begin. Okay, the things that we need for today, the battery replacement. We have the phone here. It's turning on. Screen is accessible. Medyo may crack screen lang po. Because we're going to do another session for replacing the screen later on. We have the ESD13, black stick, the screen prior, pick, and then yung tatlo po nating 40mm, triple Y, screwdriver, and also the pentalobe. So first thing that we're going to do is we're going to turn off the phone. Next is we're going to grab the pentalobe and we're going to remove the security screws. And before we open our phone, make sure that you are grounded today. Wear an ESD strap, okay, and so we could begin with the repair. Okay, next is to grab your screen prior. Same process again. Ilalagay lang po natin in between nung case at nung screen. I-gently rocket natin back and forth, then push natin forward, then gently rocket back and forth. Pag hindi na po natatanggal, then we could proceed with opening it up. So next one is to push it again para magkaroon tayo ng clearance dito. So ilalagay po natin yung pick. Okay. For the iPhone 8, naka-clip po ito, hindi po siya naka-hook. So, pwede nyo po siyang ikutin. So, pag narinig nyo na po yung crunch na parang nag-release na yung, there we go, yung clip, tuloy nyo na po sa next side. Then, dito, there we go. Okay? And then, we lift and open the phone just like a book. Going to your right. Okay? So, the next thing that we're going to take out is the battery cover and the camera cover. Okay? If ang intention nyo is to remove just the battery at ayos pa po yung screen niyo, I would recommend removing the adhesive, the screen adhesive here, and replace it with a new one. In this case, hindi muna natin tatanggalin because we have another session for removing the screen. Okay? And we're going to assume na nilagyan na po natin ng bagong screen adhesive. Okay? When it comes to the battery, it's similar to the iPhone 8. Apat po ang tabs nila. So 1, 2, and then 3 and 4. Medyo mas malapad po siya than before. Okay? So simulan po muna natin yung nandito sa baba. Okay. Optional pong gumamit ng blower. If you want to use a blower, you want to heat up the back portion where the battery is on 80 to 100 Celsius for at least 20 to 30 seconds. So at least it's easier para ma-pull po natin yung adhesives. Okay? So let's start. Then we're going to grab a ESD13. So ang important ulit dito is to grab the white portion, which is this one po. Okay? Nakikita nyo pong white portion. Kasi yan po yung mismong adhesive. Yung black part is just a tab. Okay, and then we're going to use the same process, which is pull and roll. Okay, mapapansin niyo naputol po ang ating adhesive. Hindi po siya nag pull all the way through, so we move to the next one. So we were able to pull out the full adhesive on this part. So we go on to the next part, which is on dun po sa taas. We have to take out this one and look for a clearance. So on this part, mapapansin niyo dito po meron pong konting clearance para pumasok yung ating ESD13. And also on this part, makikita nyo yun, yung puti. Meron tayong konting clearance. So what we do is the ESD13, ipapasok po natin from the side. Yan po. Then, dahan-dahan lang po nating iaangat yung tape mapapansin ninyo, aangat na po siya ng konti. Ang natatanggal natin is yung actual tab. Yung mismong puti po, ito po siya. Ito po yung kailangan natin makuha. Kasi yung black po is just for a guide. And minsan, hindi sumasama yung puti. So, pag hindi sumama yung puti, we have to fish it out. Yan po. Okay. So, dahan-dahan natin kukunin para magkaroon lang tayo ng konting clearance. Yan po. Then, iikot ko po yung ating ESD13 dun sa tape. So, same process po. Roll and tug po. So, dahan-dahan lang po kasi mas manipis po yung tape dito. So, ang papansin nyo, I'm going to my left para makuha ko halos lahat yung tape. Yung width po ng tape. Kasi pag nag-focus po kayo sa one side, may iwan po yung kalahati. There we go. Natanggal po natin yung full tape dito sa side na to. Then we're going to slowly lift it up. Yung tab po. Okay, hindi, medyo manipis po ito. Okay. So in this case, kung sumasama po yung black, makikita nyo ito po yung white part. Mahirap siyang hilahin ngayon. Kasi nandito lang siya sa pinaka edge ng battery po. So here, we're going to pry it out. So may tanong po, yung iba, they use a really pointed black stick or a really pointed tweezer. The problem with the pointed tweezer, lalo na kung beginner po kayo, is the risk of puncturing the battery. And if you puncture the battery, there is a possibility na magkaroon po ng short circuit yung battery and sometimes it will caught on fire. Okay? So before, that was my practice and I used the pointed edge of a tweezer. But there are times na napapuncture ko yung battery. Luckily, wala pa naman akong naging experience na it got caught on fire. But napuncture ko na yung battery and good thing na hindi siya nakakonect doon sa battery connector. Kung hindi, na-short yung phone natin. Okay? So mapapansin nyo po, hindi po natin nakuha all the way yung ating battery adhesive. So kung meron po kayong blower, this would be a good suggestion. And yung iba sasabihin, why didn't you start with a blower in the first place? Let's grab a blower and we're going to heat it up here. Dito po sa portion na yon, here, and also yung ditong part dito po. Okay? So let's do that. So again, it's the same process. It's 80 to 100. If it's hot to touch, pwede na po yun. Okay? Let's try that one out. So gagawin po natin, dito po tayo magkakaroon ng insertion point using the flat edge of the black stick. So papasok po tayo dyan. Let's try lifting it up. Kung lumalaban pa po, then you could use a heat gun again. Or kung kaya nyo namang makuha yung white part, which is the white adhesive, pwede nyo rin naman siyang i-fish out. Okay? Question would be, okay lang po ba na kina-curve natin yung battery? Suggestion ko lang po, not too much, na dadating po dun sa ifo-fold na natin yung battery. Okay? So, we could have a little bit of clearance pero not too much. Okay? Anyway, itong battery to, i-discard na natin dahil it's a low battery. 85% na lang yung battery niya. Okay? So, in that case, na-fish out po natin. Kasi pag natanggal natin tong one section na to, madali na lang tanggalin yung isang natitira. And there we go. This one is, ito pong side na to, dito may naiwan. So we're going to heat this part. Again, 80 to 100, around 20 to 30 seconds po. Or if you feel that it is already hot to touch, then we stop. So let's try prying it out. So papasok ko po dito sa side na to. And then just make sure na hindi nyo tatamaan yung mylar cover. Kasi meron pong yun, yung black na yun. Yun po yung cover ng wireless charging. So pinasok ko lang po yung stick ko. Nandito po tayo. So mapapansin ninyo, dahan-dahan na siyang umaangat. And sometimes hindi na siya lumalaban. And pag hindi na siya lumalaban, then big sabihin, tama po yung ating heating. If kung lumalaban pa rin, then we continue heating it again for another 20 to 30 seconds. In this case, natanggal na po natin siya. Pwede na natin hilahin yung battery. Okay? So, ito po is to discard na po ito. Po yung hindi natin natanggal. So, again, ito po yung mylar cover for the wireless charging. So, mapapansin nyo po, yung pin-provide nung manufacturer sa akin is for the iPhone 8. So, mas maikli po siya. So, what we're going to do is, we're going to readjust it. So, isang side muna yung kukunin natin. You could either cut this one, so para at least maano nyo po siya. Take out the tab for this part, yung nasa taas. Uunahin natin siya na dumikit. Okay? So, dito po siya. Line up nyo po yung black from the edge ng battery, which is that part. Yan na po, didikit na po siya. And then, from the other side, ididikit na rin natin ito kagad. Para lang po, meron tayong tab na hihilahin if in case na magtatanggal ulit tayo. Okay. So, next is, instead of going dun sa baba, ililift ko na po ito. So, expose na po itong part na to. Edge din ng black. And then, we paste this part. Okay, and then this one, we do it the same process. We fold it, we glue it, and that's it. Okay. Next is, hilahin po natin. Yung battery po dito, i-align muna natin. And then, from the side po, we're going to just push it down. Okay. And that's it. Okay. And then, we apply our 3 fingers para lang mag-align po yung mga adhesive. So the one that I showed you, at least meron tayong option to remove the battery again rather than gagamit tayo ng double-sided tape. Test it out. I'm just going to take out the battery again, the home button cable, display cable, and also the camera connector. Okay, assuming na nagyan na natin to ng bagong adhesive, then we're just going to put back the connector again of the battery. So we open it up and test. Okay, then we go on to settings and then we see the status of the battery and battery health 100. Okay, and then for you to put it back, so babalikan lang po natin yung battery cover and the camera cover, and then you're going to turn off the phone, and then dito po mauuna po yung sa taas kasi kiklip po yan, so ipupush down nyo lang po siya, and then ituck in nyo lang po yung cable from the side. Okay, ito pong cable na to. And then, lay it out flat. And see if kung may white marks, ibig sabihin may nagpro-protrude po sa screen. So, lift it up again and see kung ano po yung baka meron po naka-loose na screw. And that's about it. Okay? Thank you mga Kabayan Techers. This is your The Kabayan Tech. Thank you very much. And have a good day.